taught us to be entrepreneurs. We don't have patience to make money off of computers. We live the fast life for officer shooters. Get stars, strip bras with bras, take bras off of they hoops.
Salute to AOTY. That's why he's one of the best MCs ever. This nigga is fire. Shout out to AOTY. D.J.S, you already know what it is, man. Hit the like, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. Back with another album review. That sample right there in the Love It Here. Crazy. Very crazy. But let's get to another album with some dope samples. We talking about Boldly James. Drops another album. I should have talked about the last one he dropped a few months ago. That one was dope too. But let's talk about this one right now. Late to My Own Funeral. Nicholas Craven produced. Let me say this. Shout out to Nick Craven. He's been working this year, bro. He's been working, period. Shout out to Nick Craven. Definitely very consistent. That's one of my favorite joints this year. Can't go another day without dumping. I like that beat. Like that sample, everything. Like that song. But let's talk about this right here. Boldly James, Nicholas Craven produced a fire project. Bruh, this album is hard to me, bro. This album goes hard to me. Out the gate, the first joint out the gate that I heard, whether if this is the actual playlist, the way it plays or whatever, or the track is the way it plays out, this is how I heard it. This is how I seen it. This is how I listened to it. The first joint I heard was Spider Webbing and Windshields. Bro, that sample is fire. That joint is crazy. I like the way Nick chopped that. The drums are not, I don't even think there's really drums in it as opposed to the bass, the way the bass played in it. Dope sample, fire bass, fire joint, period. Fire song in my opinion. Out the gate. Out the gate. That's one of my favorite joints off the album. Spider Women and Windshields. Dope joint in my opinion. Next joint I heard was Marrero. I like the raw and gritty sample and there's raw and gritty guitar that plays in this joint. I like this joint right here. I like this joint. Marrero is fire. Trapezoid. I like Trapezoid too. It has an old school, smooth, cool sample to it that I like. It's smooth. It's a real cool sample. Played right, chopped nice, dope. None of the drums here are overdone or underdone. That's what I like about Nick Craven beats. It's not too little, not too much. Just dope. Consistent work. Trapezoid is fire. Right. Antonio Tuttle. This had a hard sample to me. This sample is a little bit hard to me. I like this sample in it. This joint is fire too. What I also hear in this joint, the frying and popping in the background. For those who don't know, you put a needle down on a piece of vinyl, especially the older ones, or ones that how we call them, this is how we call them, right, as a DJ. The ones that actually put in work. The ones that you probably actually played out, you actually taken places and took into clubs and all that type of stuff. These are the records. In time, they start to fry and pop. You get that frying and popping sound like you're cooking bacon or something. This has that sample in the back, that feel in the background. I always love beats with that sound. I grew up hearing that sound. You feel me? I grew up on that sound. It's a part of music to me. That's just my opinion though. Antonio Tuttle's fire. Cordon Bleu, featuring David Wesson. Shout out to Dave, he was rapping on there. Gotta give it up. But I like the soulful horns in this joint. This joint came with like some soulful horns throughout it. Dope sample again though. I like the way he breaks down the sequence at certain points, whatever like that. Fire. Fire. Soulful horns that within it are really dope to me though. It's a dope joint to me. Real dope. But right now, this joint right here, I replayed a few times when I first heard it. That's how you know it's one of them ones to me. And I like the whole throwback feel of the word that he's using here. Whole shebang. That's some old school shit right there, B. And he made it sound so dope in a now. So dope. Whole shebang. I ain't heard that song in a minute. I ain't heard that in a minute. But this song right here is fire. One of my favorite songs in the joint. I ain't gonna lie to you. One of my favorite songs on this project. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Dope sample. Dope sample. With some mean horns in it. Chopped very well. Extremely well, I should say. Very dope. Whole shebang is my joint. And Boldly, we halfway in. Boldly was rapping his ass off. What I like about Boldly style is like there's no breaks, bro. It's just constant bars. Just constant lyrics, constant bars. Boldly nice. He be saying some dope stuff too. Shout out to Boldly. Whole shebang's one of my joints though. Genie in a Bottle. I like Genie in a Bottle. It had that old school hard sample feel with the chop that has like that chop loop kind of feel. Dope. Dope. A mean raw sound to it. I like that. I like Genie in a Bottle. This whole album is dope. I ain't gonna front. This is a good album. I ain't gonna lie to you. Genie in a Bottle's a dope one. The title of this one, I liked a lot. Just like I did Whole Shebang, I like this one too. This title of a song is fire to me. Nice try, wrong guy. That's a dope saying right there. And the song is fire too. Dope, soulful sample. I like the guitar that's in it. It's dope. I like this joint too. This joint is hard to me. Another one with a dope name too. Meal Prepping. Fire name for a song. Fire title. Meal Prepping. Fire. That could be a diss song title. That's fire. That's how dope that is. Meal Prepping. I like that. Dope sample again. Very dope sample again. I like the feel of it. This is the dope sample again. Chopped good and everything. Very well chopped. I like Meal Prepping. And ends it off with AT&T. Got the power AT&T. Reach out and touch it. You know, that's fire, bro. He had bars. He was rapping. I like this one. I like the hook in this joint too. I like the way he was rapping in that hook. Fire to me. Shout out to C Del and Nick Bruno. Smooth beat. Smooth beat. Hard sample. When he made it, it was still smooth though. The knocking it was fire though. Where the snare normally goes, I like that. Fire, fire, fire project. Fire project. Overall, I'm gonna grade this album. The last album I just did was the Clips album. I gave that a B. This is right up there with it to me. This is up there with it to me. Only difference is, I feel like I could go back and listen to Nick Craven beats a year from now, 2 years from now, and it will still feel dope to me. Because he finds these crazy dope samples and he knows how to use them. Not too much, not too little. Not overdone, not underdone. That's what I like about what Nick is doing. All his beats, for the most part, if it's light drums, it's perfect. If it's just a raw sample, the way he's doing it, it's done right. Nithing over, nothing under. Just done consistently nice. I like what Nick be doing. Nick is fire to me. Shout out to Nicholas Craven, bro. And this album right here is up there to me. Another dope standout album for the year, in my opinion. This is one of them ones. This is gonna be up there for me. I'm telling y'all this right now. This album for me is gonna be up there at the end of the year, right? For album of the year. I'm saying that right now. For album of the year, this is gonna be up there for album of the year for me for sure. Guarantee that. That's how dope I think this album is. This album is fire to me. Shout out to Boldy James. Shout out to Nick Craven for putting out another dope project. I should have talked about the one that they did earlier this year. They seem to be working together a lot and putting out dope music. Shout out to Nick Craven. Shout out to Boldy James. Another dope project. This one is one of the ones of the year for me. This is going to be up there in the top albums of the year for me. I'll tell you that right now. This album is fire. In my personal opinion, alright? Hit the like, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. Shout out to Nick Craven for the dope beat. Shout out to Boldy. Boldy had bars the whole way through this album. He was rapping right through. Yo, shout out to Boldy James. But ask me five rap before I go. I seen somebody put this out one time, and they ranked all the members of Griselda. I don't know if I'll ever do that. Maybe I will, but as for now, I could definitely say this. The one putting out the most music consistently is definitely Boldy. Boldy, he putting out mad music. Gotta give him that. I don't know who's, y'all will put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going none of that. If anything, it'd be hard to go past the top 3 who put the thing, in motion. Shout out to West Con and Butch. But I wouldn't do that. I like what everybody's doing. The only thing I would call it, it seems like Boldy lives in the studio. Him and Nick live in the studio, bruh. Like, these niggas' house is a whole, it's just a studio. There ain't nothing else in there. It's just a studio, a fridge, and a bed. Nothing else in there. A whole house of just studio equipment, records, and sample machines. These niggas, like, they live in the studio. Shout out to them, man. That's what you call putting in that work. That's what you call putting in that work. These niggas is putting in work. Gotta give it up to them. Shout out to Nick Craven. Shout out to Boldy. That's my opinion. Hit the like, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. DJ already man 1.